Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon. Wait a minute, this is actually Cold Waters, a Cold War naval action game available now on the PC, just as Wargame Red Dragon is. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why you're mentioning both the games if you're playing Cold Waters. Well, we're going to simulate sinking an enemy aircraft carrier today, as we've surrounded it in the other game, Wargame Red Dragon. Now, to fill everyone in, of course, the North Koreans invaded South Korea in this game, in the, of course, Wargame Red Dragon, and we're going to be simulating the turn of the battle where the United States and NATO forces have turned back the North Koreans, Chinese, and Soviets who assisted, and we're going to blow up a carrier today for revenge of their invasion of South Korea, just like that one here today. In fact, that very same one. So, if you want to see more Wargame Red Dragon, if you want to see more campaigns, if you want to see more Cold Waters, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get her up to 1,000 likes for both games to show your support and let your voice be heard. Let it sing loud and proud. All right, we're going to go ahead and continue then with our Wargame Red Dragon campaigns very soon if you want to see more. And we're going to continue with more Cold Waters here today in the terms of we're going to make our own single-player mission where we're going to sink this carrier. Now, you'll be seeing the end of that campaign very soon and the continuation soon enough, I'm sure. But we're going to go into the single-player missions where we can make our own mission to sink the enemy carrier. Now, as I'd mentioned, North Korea invaded South Korea, the Chinese and Soviets assisted, and so the French, British, Americans, Germans, and everyone else showed up in order to turn that tide of the battle to expel the invaders and invade North Korea, and now everything's been defeated. The only enemy remaining was the Soviets, who were just defeated in a naval battle and are on their way back to Vladivostok. But you're probably wondering, well, why doesn't this look like Korea then? Well, in this game, we're going to play in 1984, which is about as close as we can get to without going over of the year of 1992 when that Wargame Red Dragon campaign is taking place. Well, we can, and of course, go to South China Sea in the year 2000, but we can't play as the USA versus the Soviets, so we'll have to be then 1984 NATO versus the Soviets, and we'll be in the open waters anyway, so it'll be very close. Let's go ahead and make it the year of, let's make it 1992, and you know what, we're going to make it July 4th, there we go, 1992, America's birthday. Alright, fantastic. We're going to make it a clear, beautiful day, so that way everything can be seen for the destruction of this enemy carrier. We're going to make it noon, the weather is going to be clear, the state of the sea is going to be calm with moderate surface duct and layers and such, so very good. Okay, we're going to play as the Los Angeles class nuclear attack submarine here today as well, so let's set up the enemy force that we're going to be sinking. Group 1 between 1 and 4 ships. Let's set them up. And for those of you who remember, all the ships that are available in Wargame Red Dragon, the Udaloy and the Silver Mini are probably the two most feared games. And in fact, if you like strategy games as well, and you've been playing a lot of Cold Waters, Wargame might be the game for you as well, as you can play naval battles in that game, featuring a lot of destruction of enemy small patrol boats all the way up to destroyers. Some of the biggest being the Udaloy and Silver Mini, which are very scary ships. We're going to be playing with the Kiev today, the CVGH, which is going to simulate the enemy Kuznetsov that we're going to be sinking in that game, and we'll be sinking here today. So let's go ahead and go with, actually let's go to 1 to 3 ships, and we'll see the Udaloy, Silver Mini, and the Kiev here today. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's pretend, now again, remember the enemy is fleeing to Vladivostok. Main fleets have been sunk, and this is just an escort that is trying to get out of there as soon as possible back to Vladivostok. So let's say that there's no helicopters or aircraft. They're either repairing or damaged from the previous battles. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, I actually have to hit the accept button on that, don't I? I'm sorry, I'm getting a little excited, and I know you're excited too. So let's go to, there we go. Everything should be good. 1 to 3. Let's accept, and let's roll. Okay, there's our Los Angeles class nuclear attack submarine, a crew of 129 with a maximum speed of 33 knots, made in 1976. And now in the year 1992, will be used to score a big win against the Soviets and claim the end of the Korean War. Welcome aboard, everyone, the USS Omaha. Let's get started. Now, that ship you might remember, too, that boat from a lot of movies, including Crimson Tide and, of course, The Hunt for Red October. Captain, we have a new sonar contact bearing 37, designate Sierra 1. Our depth is 292 feet, heading 37, speed 5 knots, clear calm day with moderate surface duct, moderate thermal layer. XO, status report. Now, we have the ability to fire Mark 48 torpedoes, but we also have the ability to fire ASMs. The UGM-84, to be precise, can be used against enemy ships, but the enemy Kirov has or I should say, actually, the Kuznetsov has some very good Sea-Wiz, close-in weapon systems that can chew through enemy ASMs. So if we fire those at them, they're going to absolutely destroy us, no problem. So let's close into 20 KYD. All hands, man battle stations. Here we go.
Con sonar, new contact bearing.
And there she is.
037, designated Sierra 1.
All right, let's find out what these enemy ships are.
Con
Wow, beautiful
sonar,
day
new
too. Look at that.
contact bearing.
Absolutely gorgeous.
7, designated Sierra 2.
Fantastic. Look at that. All right, let's listen for the enemy ships. Now, you're probably wondering where exactly the enemy is. When are we going to see them? So we have two little contacts on our sonar so far, Sierra 1 and Sierra 2. We're going to try to find out what these enemy ships are. So let's listen to their signature. We're trying to find where they are and what they are by listening to who they are and what types of sounds they're making. So, of course, they could possibly be whales. But we know from our setup of our situation that it's more than likely enemy surface ships, and we're going to try to find out which ones exactly. If you try to match up the sound patterns here, a little bit of a matching game, you can find out what they are. It's not a Cresta. Oh, looks like it's the Silver Mini. Oh boy, that's a dangerous boy.
Escort.
All right, what's this second ship? That might be the enemy carrier right there. Let's see here. Nope, it could be the Udaloy then. Let's see what it might be. I'm just trying to look for the names. Could even be a supply ship, but, you know, there's always that possibility. Let's see. Oh, wow, there's even fishing trawlers, merchant ships. There's so many different ships that the enemy has access to. It's ridiculous. All right, let's try to find... it's not any of those. Let's see what it could be. Wow, there's even DDGs, Silver Mini Cations could be. But we're trying to identify precisely what it is.
041, designated Sierra 3.
I haven't seen the Udaloy on here. Maybe I passed it. There's another ship that's identified, so let's take a look. Couldn't be an enemy submarine, could it? There's no possible way. We didn't... Oh, actually, wait a minute. No? Alright, let's listen to Sierra 3. There it is, the carrier.
Con sonar, Sierra.
All right, enemy carrier has been spotted
as capital ship.
or identified properly. Okay, so let's see. We're trying to find what this last ship is. It's not the Udaloy, and it's not the Silver Mini. So here's the Udaloy. That's what it sounds like, but that's not it. But what could it be then? Could it be perhaps another? There's no way it could be two carriers. No way. Two for the price of one? That would be no good. All right, I'm going to try to find what this beast is. Could it be an enemy submarine? No. It actually might be a Foxtrot SS. Maybe there's a problem with the game where it's
Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
I guess we're going to see some submarine kills here today too. I'm actually very surprised by that. Alright, let's go ahead and catch up with these enemy ships then. We're trailing behind them, so let's rig ship for ultra quiet.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
And let's go ahead and stalk these enemy ships. So we need to come up behind them in order to, oh, actually, they're heading right for us. Fantastic. We should see an enemy Udaloy. I'm not sure why I picked the Foxtrot. I didn't even choose that to be an option at all. But anyway, let's go for the Silver Mini then. We're going to sink this bad boy and make our way to the carrier. This is going to be really cool. Plus, we get a little bonus of killing a submarine, so that's good. Very old Soviet submarine from, like, the 50s. Maybe it's North Korean trying to escape with them. Perhaps Kim Il-sung is on that submarine trying to escape to the Soviet Union. Maybe that was his backup escape plan. Who knows? Okay, let's see. Silver Mini's getting awfully close. We're going to listen in. We're going to get ready with our first torpedo here. And let's see if we can see this enemy ship very shortly. We're going to speed up time a bit. Wait for him to get real close. And there she is, the enemy Silver Mini DDG with big O missile launchers on the side. We have 4 on either side ASMs, anti-ship missile launchers. We also have a dual main gun of 130 millimeters plus Sea-Wiz on either side here, and also the ability to fire missiles on top. So that is a big boy, and that is one deadly, boy, that is one deadly ship for sure. You can see it has the ability to drop us, probably actually sonar and noisemakers too, but also depth charges, which is not going to be very good against a submarine. Well, at least not for us, not good for us. Okay, let's get ready to engage this ship. We're going to go ahead and tune in onto it. And we're going to make our turn here. We're going to continue at 5 knots, super quiet. And we're going to try to close in and eliminate this enemy Silver Mini. Alright, here we go. I like the little fact that we have a bonus submarine. Kind of a lulz attempt. You can see how desperate the enemy is. Let's go ahead and turn that rudder. We're going to go for a full turn. Scoot right in and take this shot. Now, it's probably going to take more than one hit to destroy a ship that large, too. So we're going to have to fire multiple torpedoes. So we're getting ready now. Let's speed up time a bit. Okay, get ready. Alright, shoot tube 1, shoot tube 2. Here we go. Now this ship could speed up, so let's go ahead and fire way in front of them. Shoot tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Shoot tube 2.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Alright, 2 American Mark 48 torpedoes are away from the USS Los Angeles class submarine, the Omaha. We have 2 torpedoes going out towards that Silver Mini there, and the Silver Mini is going to have to evade. We're going to make sure our torpedoes go up to the surface and start searching for that ship ASAP, and she has fired her own torpedo towards us. Enemy has probably heard us launching those, and she's now fired her own torpedo, which will be on top of us in just a moment, so we'll have to prepare for evasion. Let's go ahead and drop ourselves down to about 500 feet. Alright. Friendly torpedoes have identified the enemy ship. They have a lock. They're going in. Silver Mini is about to get hit. Here it comes.
Noisemaker bearing 3,
Enemy noisemaker
5,
dropped.
6.
Clever. Alright, let's spin those torpedoes around. Alright, we're going to bring our torpedoes around. There's the enemy carrier off in the distance. Silver Mini has evaded. Very, very good. They were very lucky in that. Torpedoes are coming around to hit her again. 1 torpedo is acquired. Second one just scooting by off the side right over here. And here comes a hit. Oh my god! A hit and a kill.
Last bearing 339. Contact breaking up.
Very good, and the enemy torpedo went right past us. Very good indeed. Alright, our torpedo is somehow entering a search pattern of going around us. That's very dangerous right there. Enemy carrier, let's go ahead and enter a regular search pattern. Alright, there's the enemy carrier. Right over here. There we are. There's the enemy carrier. The Coots now that has provided such a problem for us for a lot. Oh, look, it has its own Romulan cloak. Oh, we can't see it anymore. Our giant carrier just disappeared. Imagine that. Alright, the first enemy ship has been sunk. A Silver Mini going towards the bottom. I wish we could have seen a Udaloy here, or at least another Silver Mini, but at least that's one for the record books. Let's take a look at our map here. Enemy Kiev. This torpedo is probably going to run out of fuel very soon. We drop down to 500. Hold on. Enemy torpedo, or a friendly torpedo is acquired. The Kiev is about to be hit. Brace for impact. Here it comes. Oh man, she's coming right in. There she is. Oh man, is she trying? Oh, look at that. Wow, those planes might actually fall right off the back. It's going to take more than one hit to take out the Kiev for sure. Or rather, in this case, the Kuznetsov. Remember, we're pretending.
Con sonar, noisemaker.
Oh!
0, 6.
A little too late on that noisemaker. Woo! Alright, enemy ship has been hit. Fantastic. Wow. Look at that, man. Look at all the propellers on that bad boy. Woo! Alright, well, we hit her for 1. Let's go ahead and increase our depth a bit. She fired at a torpedo at us, too. Okay, let's go ahead and get ready to engage. She's got a big hole in her. We're going to finish her off now. She's just off the... Is she coming to a stop? If anything, she's slowing way down. She's taking a big hit. Okay, let's get our boat ready to engage. Let's go ahead and bring her back up to 200. And let's go ahead and set course then. Alright, let's go for plot course, heading, let's see, course, let's just go 100.
Come right to 100, helm I.
Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, everyone who's been watching the Wargame Red Dragon series, this one is for you. I am tremendously thankful for all of your support and all of your love and admiration for the series and, of course, of Cold Waters as well. Today we finally sink the enemy. And this should be the end of the war before their surrender. This is it. This is the big moment. We're coming in now. We're turning. We're getting up to 200 feet. We're getting ready to fire our next and final torpedo. I think we may even want to reload, but again, we're preparing to be ultra quiet. We don't want the enemy to hear us. So here we go. We're ready to fire our next torpedo. Stand by. Shoot tube 3.
Dive at 200 feet. Dive by.
All right. The last torpedo is out and away. She's now on the hunt for, actually, wait a minute. That's an enemy torpedo. Uh-oh. The Kiev is also fired at us. Uh-oh.
Con, helm, steady course.
There she is. Big boy, you better get running. I'm going to go ahead and come to a full stop.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We're coming for a full stop so that torpedo goes right past us. Torpedo 3 is about halfway there. I believe TTR, is that when it runs out of fuel, or is that time to target? I'm not sure exactly. I'm not that big of a submariner. I'm more rusty than the other side of the Kuznov here. Now again, remember, this is not the Kuznov, but we're pretending for that campaign. And I believe they're going to need a lot more lifeboats. I hope these little dots along the side are all lifeboats. I hope so. Alright, the Kiev is snuck away from us a little bit.
Noisemaker bearing 094.
They've dropped a noisemaker. Clever. And the enemy torpedo went right past as we predicted.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Enemy ship is coming around. Look at that big boy. That is a massive ship, man. Makes Carnival Cruise Lines look a little under budget, I think. Of course, I'd rather be on a carrier than a cruise liner. Okay.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Nope, it's acquired the
noisemaker.
noisemaker.
099.
Alright, we're going to try to come up behind the Kiev. She's acquiring wrong targets. Alright, let's see if we can zoom in between these two noisemakers. I'm
Con,
literally
fire
steering
control, weapon acquired.
the...
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
yeah, she's countering on the... Okay, we're bringing her around now. We're going to come in and try to hit this thing.
Weapon acquired.
Oh, here we go. We're going to hit her on... Oh. Well, geez, at the rate she's turning, I don't know if it's going to be port or starboard. We'll see. Maybe it'll be right in the booty. Oh, enemy dropped another noisemaker. Clever. Okay, we're turning in again for another hit. Watch that mini-map there. Torpedo is coming around. She's going to just graze the... Wow. Whoa, it actually was a hit.
Sierra 3.
That's it.
Last bearing 115. Contact breaking up.
That's it, boys. Enemy carrier sunk. She hit her right in the nose. Did you see that? Alright, let's go ahead and surface now for the cinematic BA-ness. Let's go ahead and emergency E-blow.
Surface the ship. Die by.
We got to get up for the BA awesomeness of this. Alright, we're emergency surfacing so we can get over there. Let's proceed at full speed now. Now, of course, everything I'm doing from here, you don't want to do. You don't want to cavitate. You don't want to do that stuff. But this is it. We gotta get a close up on this carrier as she's going down. Look at that.
100 feet.
Check this out. Yeah. Hey, it was America the whole time. Baited, son. It was just a prank, bro. Take a look at that. Let's go ahead and take a look with our periscope. Upscope. Go, baby, go. Let's take a look through the periscope here. Well, well, would you look at that, boys? There goes the Kuznov. Whew. That's pretty awesome. Look at the plume. Giant pillar of smoke coming out of there. There goes the carrier that has threatened us for so long. Now, you won't see a carrier destroyed in the campaign, so that's kind of why I wanted to do this, in order to show off the wonderfulness of the campaign, and of course, this game having its own campaign as well. There goes the... wow, she's going all the way under. Let's go ahead and see if we can check under the surface here, and yep, there she goes. That is it. The bow is almost completely under. And there she goes. The Circle 7 salute to all those young men aboard that wonderful carrier. She went down quick, man. That's it. There she goes. Wow. All right. Let's go ahead and get down there. Let's slow her on down.
Make turns for.
Con, charging high-pressure air banks after emergency blow. Unable to dive.
Oh, okay, we can't dive because it takes a while to fill those up. I see. Wow, look at that. There she goes. Now there's another enemy submarine around here somewhere. Rumor has it it's possibly Kim Il-sung trying to escape to China or something like that. Let's make sure he doesn't get out of here. Remember, it's 1992.
Come left to 077 helm I.
All right, let's see what that actually is. Enemy carrier destroyed.
Air banks charge complete. Ready to dive. Down scope.
All right, let's go ahead and drop down here. Drop to 300.
Make depth 3008 feet. Dive by.
And away we go.
Make turns for 5 knots.
Enemy carrier is nowhere to be seen.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for.
Let's see if we can see it behind the. Nope, we can't. Wow. Now she went all the way to the deep depths. Okay, let's see. The Kiev is off to the side there. I wish we could have destroyed another Silver Mini, or at least an Udaloy, but at least we get some interesting little bonus here. A bonus to the bonus of destroying the escape sub. I like how it's literally a Soviet submarine from like the 50s. Foxtrot SS, I think, is based off of a German design from World War II. She's very noisy too, by the way. She's not a quiet sub. She kind of is, but not really.
Con, helm, steady course.
Let's actually bring it down a little lower. I think we can go down to almost 1,000 feet.
Depth 700 feet. Dive by.
I just want to see the enemy carrier. She's gone. There is no remnants of that ship at all. I can't even see the. Wow, I can't even see the. Whew, the depth here must be incredible. I can't even see the bottom.
Con, dive at 700 feet. Dive by.
Okay, the contact has faded from that enemy submarine. She's gone off a long distance. So let's go ahead and increase our speed. Full speed.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering I.
Alright, we're up to 33 knots now. Kiev and Silver Mini are gone. I want to destroy an Udaloy so bad.
Turns for 3
Hopefully this is an Udaloy. It's not, but I wish. Alright, so as soon as we get up to speed, which we are, and as soon as we get up to our position, there's actually a free camera we can have. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa, sorry.
Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 700.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Oh boy, I hit a button here and got away from the sub.
Sonar,
There we go.
No longer cavitating.
We're okay.
Con sonar.
Oh, perfect. We're coming up behind Kim. We want him to know we're here.
Turns for 15 knots.
All right, top speed.
Sonar, we are cavitating.
For some reason, I hit a button and then I lost control of the sub, so hold on.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
There we go. All right, we got her under control.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
We know what we're doing. All right, here we go. All right, finally, let's eliminate the submarine that possibly is containing North Korean leaders as they're trying to escape to China or North Korea, or from North Korea to the Soviet Union. So let's see if we can find them. It's got to be around here somewhere. Now, the faster we're traveling, too, the more noise that's being made off the cone of the submarine, so it's going to take a while for us to kind of find the enemy. But there's his last known position, so let's go ahead and slow her on down. And let's slow down our time.
Make turns for 5
Set course
knots.
to, I think actually we're fine here.
Con sonar,
There she is.
Contact on Sierra 2 bearing.
Is it a surface ship?
2.
Wait a minute, do you hear that? It is a surface ship. Why is it? Look at this. The sonar signature is a Foxtrot SS. Is it a surface sub? I think Kim might be up there tanning or something on the main deck. He doesn't even know the war's going on. All right, well.
Make turns for 15.
Let's speed up then.
Make turns for 3 knots.
Oh, we're speeding up. All right. Maybe he's on this ship. Maybe it is another enemy Silver Mini. I don't know. He seems to be so disinterested in battling us, but I suppose they have orders to return to the port no matter what. Kiev and the Silver Mini were sunk in quick succession. So now let's see the end of the final enemy, possibly submarine, but I think it's a surface ship. Speed currently is at 27 knots. Let's speed up time here. Well, she's getting out of there.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
Alright, keep her pumping away, boys. Alright, we're closing in. I think this perhaps is another Silver Mini, but the signature is different. I mean, you can hear the surface noise of what sounds to be an enemy ship. Almost sounds like a helicopter. Alright, well, let's make this one epic too. No matter what it is, let's go ahead and proceed to periscope depth. And let's reduce speed to
Make turns for
5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Alright, let's get ready to shoot our next torpedo. Actually, we won't be able to rig ultra quiet. I forgot to reload. We'll do that now. Not a problem, because I think whatever this is small. We're going to try to proceed to periscope depth just to be able to see it. Alright, we're not even... Thought I heard a helicopter.
Making turns for 5 knots.
Alright, upscope.
Con, torpedo room, 2-1 ready.
What is this thing? What? Norway? What are you doing here, Norway? I always suspected them working with the North Koreans. My God. Good thing we didn't shoot at that. An actual civilian trawler is around here. And I don't blame them for GTFOing because... Well, first of all, Norway, what do you... Oh, I guess that makes sense. We're in Europe. Interesting. Oh, Norway, I suspected you for so long. Alright, prepare to fire. I'm just kidding. Alright, well, folks, it's been a pleasure here to entertain you. I guess the game replaced the Udaloy, or the extra Silver Mini, with a civilian ship to make it a little more difficult. I don't care that we're cavitating at this point. Alright, let's pull up next to the Norwegians. They're actually in the game too. Alright, we're gonna go wave at the Norwegians. I'm actually gonna make some purchases of some North Atlantic cod before McDonald's buys it all up. Alright, folks, well, that is it for this episode here today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm glad we didn't engage that ship there at all. Actually, do we have to have the scope up in order to see it? You'd think that once we surface, it would simulate like officers coming up onto the deck or whatever, but yeah, there you go. There's the Norwegians. Alright, we'll catch up with them and see how they're doing. I think our friend Ivan or something is on board, so we'll go chat with him. Alright, everyone, thank you very much for your support and love and admiration. If there was another Silver Mini or an Udaloy, we'd blow it up. But anyway, thank you for blowing up these videos with all the support that you do. Greatly appreciate having you a part of our community and, of course, watching along with us. So, anyway, looks like everybody was eliminated, and that's it. That's game, baby. So, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you all next time. This was fantastic. A very fantastic teaser to what you'll see very soon on Wargame Red Dragon. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.